Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? Good morning.
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. Today we are going to discuss about operators and expressions. In this we have plus operator which is used for addition and minus for subtraction. And we use multiply in the place of x for multiplication. In math we use x but in this we use asterisk. And for division and this is for floor division. We use double asterisk for exponent and modulus operator for the quotient. And we can also follow one rule in this, that is PADMAS. I'm sorry, PED or BODMAS. In this, P refers to parenthesis and E refers to exponents and M refers to multiplication. Refers to division, A to addition, and S to subtraction. For example, if we take an example 2 into 2 plus 2 divided by 2 and then minus 2. Can you guess the output of this using this rule? Can you guess the output of this?
Yeah, 4, 6 by 2.
Uh,
Multiplication
in,
will come first. So 2 times 2, 4. And then addition, 6.
oh, sorry, there is a division PEDMAS, right?
Okay. Okay. Division means, okay, division will come first and then multiplication minus, then, so it will be 3.
Yes. 4 plus 2, 2 by 2 once. 4 plus 1 minus 2.
Yeah. So it's 3.
Yes. But we are using division, right? That's
That's
why
why it's
it will
converted.
convert it to,
Mm,
I mean,
float.
float number.
Float.
If we want to print 4 by 3, it will get into float number. But if we want to do floor division, I mean, if we don't want to get all the decimal values, then we can use floor division 4 double divided by 3. Then it will get 1 because this represents the floor division. And if we want to add numbers, we just use 4 plus 3 and like that. And if we want to subtract 5 minus 2, and in the same way, we'll follow all the operations. If we give 2 into 2, it will be 4. And if you want to power anything, for example, if we take 5 square, we have to use double star for 5, double star 2. That means 5 square. This acts as the exponent. That is 25. And if we want to get the remainder, then we will use modulus. 5 modulus 2. It will be 1. And in the same way, if we take 66 modulus 2, can you guess the answer of this?
Yeah, sorry, I was talking mute. So yeah, modulus means remainder. So 33. So it will be 0.
Yes, it is 0. And in the same way, we will perform all these operations plus, minus, multiplication, power, modulus, division, and floor division. Mhm. And here, division is after multiplication, not before division. Or we can say BODMAS rule. And then the string operators. In string operators, we use plus for concatenation and star for multiplying with integers. I mean, repeating the values of a string. And we also have operators like in and not in. For example, if you take print of hello plus world, it will give hello world. I have to reopen this. It gives us hello world. We already know that concatenation. We already know that concatenation is. So there is a disturbance from your side. Mm.
So now it's fine.
Yes, now it is fine. We said that plus operator is used to concatenate strings, but there is a problem. If we want to concatenate it by numbers, 2 plus, if we take any string, mm, it will give us error because integer is not concatenated with the string. See this type error, unsupported operand type S, int and string. Concatenation is only done with strings, not with integers. And if we want to repeat the element multiple times, we can use asterisk symbol. For example, if we take Python and we want to write it 5 times, then we can use it like this. It will repeat 5 times Python, 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 Python. In the same way, if we want something to print 5 times or 10 times, anytime, if we want to repeat a string, we can just use multiplication symbol into 5, it will repeat. If we want to concatenate the string, we can just use plus symbol. And in and not in. A, B, C in A, B, C, D. It's true because A, B, C, this substring is exist in this main string. So it is in the string. For example, if we take AB in BCD, it will print as false because AB is not in or not there in this string. I mean, not completely there in this string. So that's why it will give us false. And not in operator is used for if Z is not in. If Z not in ABC, it will give true because Z is not in ABC. And if I say A is not in ABC, can you guess the output of this?
Not in, it is in.
So it is false.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. And now we are going to discuss about uh, input function. No, first we will discuss about print function completely. We can use three values in print function. The first is data or values, and the second is separator, and the third is end. If we take an example, if we only give hello, or let's say s1 equal to hello and s2 equal to world, print s1 comma s2. It will print hello world. Actually, we don't need this space here. Or we can use online compiler. This one is hello, and we can take s2 as world. If we print s1 comma s2, it will print in the same line hello world. But if we want to separate them with any special symbols or new line, we can use sep is equal to dollar or something. Just we need. Then it will become in the place of space, it is using dollar. because we use sub operator as dollar. And if we use slash n, it will give our input in the new line. In the same way, if we use this one, arrow mark, it will print in the middle of hello and world. If we have other statement like print welcome to Python, and if we used end, basically end gives the output in next line. If we want to change that, we can use here like comma and equal to, let's say, we can just use dollar insert, and here we can use this arrow symbol and we will run. The default value of end is slash n, so it will give in new line. But when we use end equal to something, it will modify its behavior to that string and it will display the new line in the same line. Or if we use slash n, it behaves like normal. Mhm. And is equal to double hash and print. ID. In the end, that means other other than writing this in new line, it is just using double hashes in between them and is used to do like these operations. Do you understand up to here what is happening in this code, or can I explain again?
Yeah, I do understand.
Yes. Thanks for confirming. And next we can use input function. Input function is used to, use it to take user input and we can store it in a variable. For example, if we want to take some input from user, we can simply ask the input like this. There is a network issue here, so just uh, and or we can also ask some string. Um, if you want to ask something, just tell write in between the input in single quotes. Enter your name and then run. And what is the use of input function? We can store our user data in the input. For example, n equal to input print n and type of n. If I take some number and press enter, then also it will be string because the input is usually input take the input as string. We have to convert it according to our requirement. If you want to convert this, we can use like in function. If we rerun it, if we enter some integer, it will type like int because here we have converted using int function. And we can also use this inside print statement. For example, print of hello plus input of enter your name. If we run it first, it will execute this and ask this prompt, and then it will concatenate and print the output. And if we want to print something in new line, and not only this, we can also use variable in this. If we store this data in the variable, we can also print this variable as well. If we want to print something in new line, for example, we are taking welcome to, and here I want to start this in new line, so I am using slash in Python. If I run, Python will comes in next line. Welcome to Python because slash and attribute is used to represent the next string in new line. And next we have type errors and type conversions. For example, if we try to print the length of hello, it will print 5. But if we try to print the length of integer, it will give an error. Type error. Object of int has no len. We cannot len object, I mean len method for integers. We can use for strings. So again, if we try to print this inside the string, that then it will give to 2 because we have converted this integer into string by placing I mean single quotes. Um, And len function doesn't work with integers. And next, if we want to convert something to string, we can use str method. For example, S is equal to str of 98.5 print yes and type of S. Here the class is string because we are converting this number into string. So it is giving us the string, I mean string output. If we want to convert some input to integer, enter any whole number and 66, and the type is also int. Because we have converted here, the input will give a string and we are converting it into integer. So the type of S is integer. Uh, if we give here float function, if we enter any number, it will be converted into float 66.0 and like this. In this, we have seen string and then float and int methods. These are used for type conversions. And next is variable naming. We have to follow some rules for naming a variable. Uh, we can include numbers or we can use numbers, letters, or, or we can say alphabets. And a special symbol underscore. We can use these in while naming the variable. We will follow snake case. Snake case means we will divide the first word and next words using underscore. And and we cannot start it with a number. Variable name cannot start with a number. We can use either underscore or letter in start, and we will follow the snake case for readability. And we have to use the related names for the input. For example, I am taking name, username. I have to use user underscore name is equal to input of enter username. This is not mandatory, but this is helpful for user readability. Or if you want to get back after some time about this program, we can easily read this. So we can use this print username. And it is printing. In the same way, when you and if we use strong way, that means if we use number in the start, it will give an error. Invalid syntax. Decimal literal is in first. But if we use it in the last, or in the middle, 1 or 1, it won't give any error. But I mean, variable name may contain digits, but variable name doesn't start with the digit. And we can also use underscore user is equal to Sansri, and we can run. Oh, triple single quotes. Oh, user. We don't use predefined words. That means keywords, and user is something like in the root. So if we use underscore a, it will work. If we print the value of underscore a, then also it will work. We can start with underscore or letters, but cannot start with numbers. Um, uh, is this the valid Python variable? Can you guess, is this valid or not valid Python variable?
Yeah, it is valid.
This is one, not L.
Oh, then it's not valid.
Yes. Uh, and is this valid?
Yeah, this is valid.
Yes. And if we use underscore ABC, is this valid?
Yes.
Mm. And ABC underscore 1, is this
Valid.
valid?
Yeah, valid.
Yes. Mm. And next, uh, we'll see what is name error and how it will rise. Uh, if I take name is equal to mm, input, enter your name, enter name, and print hello and name. Will this work or it will give an error?
Error. Nama is not defined.
Yes. Here we will get the name error. Um, let's try here. Name is equal to something. Uh, and if we are trying to print name but we enter wrong spelling, this will give name error because name Nama is not defined. Maybe it may be name. So if we give name, then it will work. And up to now, we have completed some topics. I am giving you. Can you try this program? Uh, write a program that converts number of years to weeks, and there are 1 year consists of 52 weeks. And so, if I give some input as 2, and the output will be 104. Because 2 into 52 is 104. Can you try this program?
Yeah, sure. You want me to try now or
Yes. Now I will paste
okay?
this question in the comments. You can share your screen and try to code this one. Mm, Hello,
Yes.
are you sharing the screen or
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll share. Full screen. No, where is sharing? Okay.
yes,
Can you see?
yes, yes.
So this is the program. You put enter 1 means 52, 2
Yes,
104,
104.
3 156.
Yes, you did a great work. And now can I share my screen and continue the class?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. And next we have F string, also known as formatting string. F string allows us to combine different types of variables. For example, in the same program, I am taking year as input. Input, enter number. Weeks is equal to 52 into int of input. I'm sorry, int of year. And now I am trying to print it as year. And I'm just trying to concatenate it with weeks. I mean, number of weeks and weeks. Or let's say number of years in years. We have weeks and weeks. This will raise an error. because we are trying to concatenate. Because we are trying to concatenate integer and string. That's why it is giving an error. If you want to write continuously like this, we can simply use a string in this place. And we can also use comma, but it may be lengthy. We can reduce it by using a string. There are here.